What you saw right there are some clips of a brand new gold farm that is netting me around 150k gold per map on average. As you can see by the 1.5 million gold I have in the morning of day 2, it's Sunday right now morning, well, it's like 12. This strat is over twice as good as the best gold farm from last league, and it's also much easier. Alright, I'll cut to the chase. The gold farm uses this brand new Allflame member of the Gilded, which causes equipment for certain pack mobs to drop as gold. I tried this earlier when I had 0 gold on a tier 7 glacier, and one single pack dropped me 20k gold. And since then, that was like 5 hours ago, I have spent up to 10 divines trying to figure out the best combinations for this Allflame, and I think I figured it out. I started running juiced up memory tears, aka tier 16.5s with a boatload of pack size, quant, rarity, you name it, and tried every single scarab that adds packs to the maps, but I couldn't replicate the gold that I got from that random tier 7 pack, so I looked into the clip that I took and realized it was a magic pack. From what I can tell, the Allflame primarily affects magic packs in your maps or turns packs into magic, and that's where 95% of your gold comes from. So increasing the amount of magic mobs in your maps is key. So I did a test. I ran 3 different 8 modded Jungle Valley maps, all with the exact same quant, rarity, and pack size. One with one Allflame and these scarabs. One with wait, and these scarabs, one with 2 Allflames and these scarabs, and one with 3 Allflames and these scarabs, and all 3 had crazy results. The worst one was the one that only ran one Allflame, but that one still netted me 91,000 gold in one single map. This setup netted me 130,000 gold, and this setup has netted me on average 160 something thousand gold. I've gotten up to 195,000 from running this. I've ran this about 5 times by now. It is crazy. So to sum it up, the strat is 3 Allflame member of the Gilded, 1 Horn Scarab of Bloodlines, and 1 Betrayal Scarab. Both of these are absolutely mandatory. You can play around with the number of these, but from what I found, this is the best setup. On the tree, you take all of the quant, you take all of the map modifier effects, and you take the Eater of World nodes over here. You can take shrines. That's what I'm probably going to use the last of my points. I'll have the tree in the description that I recommend using from this. You also want to get the quant and the rarity from the altars. They've separated it now, so instead of getting rarity and quant, you get double the amount of quant only or double the amount of rarity. It's weird, but it's completely fine. It doesn't really affect this strategy at all. This strategy is much easier than any Titan Glacier gold strat before. It's much easier than any tier 17 gold strat before. It probably has a much higher ceiling if ran on tier 17s, but again, I got 190k in a single map in a tier 16 8 modded Jungle Valley, so it is completely fine down here too. But now for the downside, and there is a downside. Allflames are hard to get. You can see right here, there is hardly any on the market. When I checked 5 minutes ago, there wasn't even 10 on the market. Which means if this video gets even just a few thousand views, and even if just a dozen people try it, the prices are going to get driven up. If you're a day late to watching this video, you might be priced out by now. It has not settled. I ran this strat at around 40 chaos per run, so on average it would be around 180k gold I made for 40 chaos investment. I made some of the money back from the maps, not all of it. I believe I probably made almost all of it back due to the altars and all of that. It is pretty juicy maps at the end of the day. 8 modded with a bunch of magic packs will get you money, but you won't flip a decent profit if you even flip a profit at all. But even if the prices shoot up, I'll still consider this one of the best gold farms in the game. The ceiling is probably higher than what I've talked about today because I did not run it on tier 17s and I didn't specifically pick out I didn't reject the jungle valleys either. They were just random 8 modded, not a crazy amount of pack size or quant at all. So if the prices do shoot up, this will probably still be worth it to do until, I don't know, until it's not. Alright, let's end it with a showcase. This isn't even that good of an 8 mod, so this will probably be on the lower end if I expect like 140k gold. Again, using the tree, And I guess I'll just talk about my league start. It's Sunday right now. My goal was to farm a mirror by Monday, and I've pretty much done that, but I got distracted with this strategy. Oh god, how much did I start at? Okay, 1550, that's what we're starting at. I got distracted with this. I originally set out to get gold to liquidate all of my essences, since I was doing the essence scarab off ascent and calcification to make my money, but you don't make gold with that, so you need it to liquidate. Hopefully this drops. No, usually influence, well, always influence packs do not drop the gold, but again we're doing it for the quant. You can see there was no rarity on that because they changed it. I don't know if they changed. It's been a while since I played. It's been a while since everybody's played. So I don't know when they changed it. I'm assuming with this update though, but maybe I've just forgotten. Okay, this isn't looking good so far, but just wait until we actually find a magic pack that drops gold. Right there, okay. And that's a lot. All those 200s, they add up. I'll show at the end. I'm willing to bet we'll end up making like 140k. Starting with 1550. But yeah, the goal was a mirror. I got distracted with this. I ended up spending like the last 5-6 hours trying to figure out what the best strat for this Allflame was, and I think I've kind of figured it out. And I've just been farming gold that I don't really need right now, instead of actually using it to liquidate all my currency. As for the build, I absolutely hate this build. I am not enjoying it in the slightest, but it's just poison a concoction, right? It's like, it's fine, but I don't know. I did start this with the intention to reroll to the Mammoth Strike, so hopefully I'll do this after today, tonight or something, and get a video out on how I made the mirror, all of the walkthroughs. There's a lot. See how much gold this is? How much are we at? We've already made 100k. Okay, it started off weak. It's ending pretty strong. But yeah, I'll probably end up making a video on how I made a mirror in the first weekend. If I don't, then the quick TLDR is I used memory tiers with... I alterationed memory tiers to get more scarabs on them, which made it easy. It's like running a tier 17 when you can barely run tier 16s. And then I spec'd into certain scarabs on my tree, for example the Legion node. Even though I wasn't running Legion, I wanted the percent chance to drop Legion scarabs, which would then sell for like 5c each, same with like Essence scarabs and Harvest scarabs. And I just did that with the free memory tiers that you get from the quest line, and I ended up making like my first 10-20 divines from doing that. And then I pivoted into two different trees, a gold tree and an essence farming tree. I'm not going to spend forever killing this guy. We started at 1550, we ended at 1722. That's 170k made on a map that I wouldn't even say was rolled that well. That's the strat. It is absolutely insane. Hopefully the prices do not go just absurd, because it would be nice if people were able to run this. Hopefully Allflames get a drop rate buff or whatever. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. If you got this far, if this helped you at all, please subscribe. I pretty much always just post my findings on this channel. I kind of treat it like a diary, so you know, it would be much better for me to keep this to myself, but that's not how I roll. Alright, man, I'm tired. Alright, adios.